Prime Digital Marketing Group and Bottom Line Concepts. Helping businesses claim employment tax overpayments during the pandemic through ERC, CARES Act. We are helping to push the economy, assisting businesses get access to funding and cope with pandemic and inflation. Helping to keep jobs and maintain budgets, and providing funds with no limitation on usage.
Bottom Line Concepts has been helping numerous Fortune 500 businesses with cost saving from various angles since 2009. All of our services are no risk for clients. We collect no upfront fee and offer effective ways to save cost. Our service fee is based only on the amount saved for the client, and we have over tens of thousands of happy clients.
Take a look at our rainbow list of clients from different industries.
Our happy clients include Ernst & Young, Albert Einstein College of Medicine, American Express, GNC, Atlantic Health System, Planet Hollywood International, Association of Legal Administrators, Witek Golf, Time Magazine, Museum of Modern Art, Advent International, Storage King USA, McDonald's, Saks Fifth Avenue, New York Yankees and more. We received great reviews from Milwaukee Bucks, Department of Veterans Affairs, Domino's brand, and helped the state of New York saved over $4 million.
Bottom Line Concepts is helping businesses claim Employee Retention Credit, the ERC. We offer the same fee arrangement as our services for 14 years, $0 upfront fee, contingent on final saved amount only.
We can work with business registered and operated before February 15, 2020. Had more than 5 full-time, W-2 staff working during February 15, 2020 to mid-2021. Or adding part-time hours to more than 150 hours. Businesses can be located anywhere in or outside of the U.S. The business owner and his or her family members do not count. Private for-profit entities, non-profits, public universities, and hospitals can be eligible.
We are the first consulting company to help claim ERC since the pandemic, helping employers save cost and retain jobs. By December 2022, we have helped nearly 20,000 businesses claim $2.9 billion.
What is Employee Retention Credit?
A part of the CARES Act, a federal grant that allows employers to save on employment tax during the pandemic, to help alleviate some financial stress, keep businesses in operation, and keep job positions. From the Trump administration, businesses can apply for either PPP or ERC. Many businesses chose PPP, perhaps they did not know much about how to utilize ERC at the time.
PPP could support about 1 to 2 months' worth of wages and some operational expenses for most. However, many did not apply or get any of the money.
Why businesses can get ERC?
It's not the business's fault that they cannot operate normally during shutdown. There were stay-at-home orders, social distance requirements, change of operating hours. Employers were affected, but they continued to pay their employees. Supply shortage, businesses didn't have enough products to sell. Workers quarantined, sanitizing requirements increased operating cost, work efficiency was lower.
In the Biden administration, the pandemic lasted longer than originally expected. The economy needs more push. Businesses need to stay in operation and job positions need to be kept. It's not the business's fault they were affected. So whether PPP was received, businesses can now get ERC. ERC could help businesses save on their employment tax over about 18 months during the pandemic. The overpayment, if did not use ERC, can now be claimed back as a tax refund from the IRS.
At Bottom Line, we have very sophisticated skills and experience in claiming ERC for all kinds of industries and locations. We aggressively following the guidelines to get every penny our clients entitled to. We have dedicated department who stays up to the minute when there's an update in the eligibility rules, and knows over 200 pages of guidelines word by word. This healthcare business received over $150,000. We have successfully helped many businesses receive hundreds of thousands to $1 million of refund. ERC is now what IRS would refund the businesses their overpayment of employment tax. This solar energy business received over $32 million. This contractor received over $2 million. This company received over $270,000. Each day, our office receives hundreds of notice letters from the IRS, confirming our clients have received their refunds.
Can you recognize these BLC clients?
We have different franchise businesses. From the construction industry, various car dealerships and schools, churches and nonprofits, and Fortune 500 businesses. Cannabis industry, technology sector.
Let's answer these frequently asked questions for you.
Who can we work with?
The business needs to be opened before February 15, 2020. Anytime during February 15, 2020 to mid-2021, there were more than 5 full-time staff paid with W-2. Otherwise, part-time staff hours add up to be more than 150 hours. Owner and his or her relatives do not count for the 5 full-time W-2. Non-government entities and public universities and hospitals can all apply, no limit on maximum number of employees.
The stay-at-home order is already lifted. How can the ERC still be used?
As long as if the business was eligible at the time. The money should have been allowed to be saved for the business, so it can be claimed back as a refund if overpaid.
Why do we need to apply? Can't the IRS just give the refunds automatically?
Every business paid different employment tax, and they were affected differently. We must review over 200 pages of ERC guidelines for their individual situations and calculate the exact amounts that would be owed to the business.
If I already applied, can I apply for more ERC?
ERC can be claimed once per qualifying quarter. We have some clients their accountants only claimed 1 or 2 out of the 6 quarters. If you have quarters that are not claimed, we can help.
How much refunds can a business get?
A refund is if there were overpayments. The more employee, higher wages, more benefits, longer time of keeping the staff, you would have paid more employment tax, and therefore entitled to more refund. Most of our clients are getting $10,000 to $26,000 per employee count, so the amount increases as the number of employees they had.
What time frame was ERC applicable?
For most locations can be about 18 months, or 6 quarters. Every state has a different date of reopening. If you were eligible during the time frame, then you can apply.
It seems to be many advertisements about ERC. Why?
Around October 2022, statistics showed only 16% of qualifying businesses submitted their claims to the IRS. There were 84% still haven't made their claims for whatever reasons. Because of the market, there are more and more companies wanting to offer their services to help with the claim.
Why only a small percentage of businesses made their claims?
Many financial departments of businesses or their accountants are still not familiar with ERC guidelines, or they don't have the time to study or work on the claims yet. Many new ERC claiming companies do not have enough professionals to handle the needs of their clients. They could take longer time to calculate, have errors and chances IRS returning their files, or their clients have to wait in line for their service. Many business owners are still not sure about whether they could be eligible, or which reliable company they can get help from.
How do we know if ERC consulting company makes accurate calculations?
Calculating ERC claims depends on skills, experience, and sophisticated knowledge of the guidelines, professionalism and dedication to the work. Claiming less than deserved makes clients miss out, but more can get clients in trouble. Bottom Line has 20,000 clients now and never had a problem with accuracy.
Will ERC claims affect employees' benefits?
The government offers this CARES Act grant in the form of IRS return. The grant comes from the government, not from employee benefits.
What kind of documents are needed?
The same documents that were ever submitted to the IRS when paying employment tax before: PPP loan docs or forgiveness, employment tax form, and payroll journals used for calculation, etc. Different businesses would be claimed from different angles. We will consult with the client about what's needed.
Do we need to pay tax on the ERC refund?
The refund is saved money. It increases the net profit of the business. Clients should consult with their CPA about paying tax. However, the tax is just a portion of the money gained.
Can the service fee be claimed for tax?
Service fee is an expense. Clients should talk to their own accountants about expenses.
Businesses have their own accountants. Why don't they initiate the claims?
The focus and experiences of accountants on ERC varies. They are busy with their daily jobs and may not always have the time to study and know well about ERC. It takes a lot of time and effort to do ERC claims. If their bosses did not ask for, the accountants may not think ERC is priority.
My accountant said we already got everything we could. Then what?
Accountants are like doctors. They have different specialties and experiences. Some accountants are well versed in small company payroll and some work on corporate financials. If your businesses did not get ERC, chances are you may be able to.
Is Bottom Line Concepts an accounting company?
We are a consulting company with over 50 staff accountants who only focus on ERC claims and do not work on anything else. Our accountants help claim over $40 million ERC each month.
Can PPP recipients claim ERC?
Yes, the Biden administration updated the eligibility guideline. Businesses who had PPP can claim ERC to save employment tax. The portion of wages paid by PPP would not be accounted for out-of-pocket expenses from employers while paying wage.
Will there be penalties if the claim has flaws?
Bottom line's experienced accountants will calculate each claim twice to make sure there are no mistakes. Once received the claim, IRS will also review before disbursing the money.
Has Bottom Line made a mistake on ERC claims?
Bottom Line is the first consulting company offering the service to help claim ERC from the pandemic. We have successfully helped more than 10,000 clients claimed and received their refunds. As of now, we haven't made any mistakes on our claims.
What happens if IRS audits?
Bottom Line has been professionally helping Fortune 500 businesses save money since 2009 and successfully helped tens of thousands employers claim ERC. We have strong system in our company, financially healthy. We will be around for a long time, and if IRS audits, we will be here for our clients.
Will the business's own accountant or other ERC companies help with audit?
We don't know about others. Some of them may charge additional fees. Some flight-by-night companies may not even exist by the time IRS audits, then they cannot be found anymore. Auditing will almost require you to recalculate and prove work, plus dealing with the IRS, it will take a lot of effort and you don't want to have to go through it.
How can Bottom Line help if there's an audit?
Bottom Line service agreement includes specific verbiage that in the event of an audit, we will help advocate and defend our calculations based on the applicable guidelines at the time. If flaws were found on our work, we will return 100% of the service fee to the client.
We did not close for a long time, can we still make claim?
One of the following four can. 1. If operating method had to be changed due to restrictions. 2. If suppliers or customers were affected, or their operation changed. 3. Decrease in net revenue. 4. Closed for any time.
Our business had more revenue than before the pandemic.
One of the above can make a business eligible, or let us help you determine your eligibility.
What is considered as operation change?
Mandatory closing, change of business hours, suppliers cannot deliver, cancellation of normal gatherings, working online, study online, customers cannot keep appointments, passengers cannot go together in one vehicle, using protective gears, etc.
Is there a deadline to make ERC claim?
There is a deadline for the IRS to accept claim submissions. So businesses should get started with the process early, to ensure there's enough time for calculation and sending in the claim package.
My payroll company can help with ERC, wouldn't that be convenient?
Payroll services may provide the payroll documents that are needed for calculation. However, their main business is not ERC, so their experience and efficiency in making claims may be different from those who only focus on ERC day and night.
What can I do with the ERC refund?
There's no restrictions on use, can use to reward employees, train staff, purchase new equipment, expand real estate, increase inventory, pay off debt, invest in new projects, it is up to you.
How much time is needed to make ERC claim?
After Bottom Line received requested documents, we may take 2 to 4 weeks to calculate and then submit to IRS. IRS has been taking 4 to 6 months to review and disperse funds to all claims that were well packaged without errors.
Does ERC need to be paid back?
No, the money does not need to be returned. What we claim is the overpayment of your employment tax. The money belongs to your business.
Who does IRS send the refund checks to?
IRS sends checks directly to the business, and only the business can deposit or cash the checks. The IRS may send checks at different times depending on amount and number of quarters claimed. Bottom Line and clients will know how much they will receive before checks are sent.
My business is already closed. Can we still claim?
As long as you were eligible during the time ERC was applicable, you can make claim. The money is what you overpaid before, so even if you are not operating now, you would still be entitled to get it back.
I sold my company. What can I do now?
If you sold stock, the ERC refund would not be yours, but you may check your contract to see if there was any arrangements in your sale. If you sold assets, ERC claim would be yours.
I heard ERC is for businesses with 500 or less employees. We are over.
There are different guidelines and calculations for 500 and more employees. The average refund on bigger number of employees is lower than smaller businesses. But you can still claim ERC.
No upfront fee for now. Is the fee going to be expensive later?
$0 upfront fee brings no risk for the clients at all. Everyone can afford to make their claim. All of Bottom Line's clients pay $0 upfront. We do not charge a penny if we can't help them save.
Is it free to calculate?
Bottom line $0 upfront fee. We help businesses calculate exactly what they could get in refund, fill and submit forms. If for any reason the client chooses not to make the claim, no money is owed to us.
Some companies contacted me and told me how much I can get, so why do I need to calculate?
There's no way to know the exact amount without calculation, and the IRS will not approve the refund if they don't think your numbers are right. If a false claim is made, you will risk audit in the future and the calculation will be needed at that time.
Do we make our own claim submissions?
Bottom Line will make claim submissions on your behalf. If IRS has any questions, it will contact Bottom Line directly. We follow through with the entire reviewing process.
What is the difference between Bottom Line submitting claims versus myself or other companies?
We calculate aggressively and double-check for accuracy before sending in the claims. A perfectly packaged submission helps IRS review efficiently. Bottom Line also have internal IRS contacts to update us on status of our files.
My business did not have 5 full-time employees. Can I get help?
Because we do not charge any upfront fee, and all of our clients regardless of size receive full services. We put in significant efforts and need to work with more than 5 to make the claims worth.
Can 1099 count? Or must be W-2?
The business did not pay tax or offer benefits to 1099 independent contractors, therefore employment tax was not applicable. There's nothing paid extra and so nothing to claim back. Only for W-2s the business overpaid their employment tax during the pandemic.
I have several entities, and each have less than 5 employees.
We are able to provide services to any employer who has more than 5 full-time employees collectively.
Why can't the owner and relatives claim ERC?
ERC is a pandemic grant designed to alleviate the stress of employers paying wages to their employees and help keep jobs. At this time, it does not offer to help pay for the employers and their families to keep their positions.
I heard there's no telling on the wait time on ERC claims.
The wait times for different claims service providers are different. Their speeds on handling documents and calculations are different. The accuracy of the claims also affect how long IRS takes to review. Bottom Line works efficiently to manage the time to get refunds to our clients.
Some ERC claiming services charge about 30% fee. Is it standard?
The fee should justify with the scope of service. Take consideration into accuracy, efficiency, wait time, customer service, client risk, chances of audit, future support, etc. Those who charge lower fees cannot possibly provide all that you need to get the ERC refund without hassles.
When do we pay the bottom line fee?
We will wait for our clients to receive their IRS refunds and then invoice the agreed fee. So in order to collect fees, we will work efficiently and accurately to help our clients get their money as soon as possible.
How to pay bottom line fee?
When clients receive their checks, IRS will inform us that everything was processed smoothly. The clients will make payments on their own. We do not take any portion straight out from their refund checks.
Is there a deadline for claim submission?
The IRS, at this time, accepts claims within 3 years after their last employment tax payment. The later the claims are submitted, you may be missing out your chances to submit for some of the earlier times. Therefore, please start the process with us ASAP.
How to make sure we can file claim before deadline?
Bottom Line will work aggressively and accurately to submit your claims as soon as possible, but you must help make sure we get the necessary documents and give us proper time to calculate.
Is there a waiting period for clients at Bottom Line?
We are fully staffed to service every client, and no one has to wait in line for available reps. We have different departments to handle different things so our accountants can have laser focus on the calculations they have to do.
With no upfront fee, how can Bottom Line service clients efficiently?
Bottom Line has been offering services with no upfront fee since 2009, and there's never any risk for the clients. The company has strong foundation, we are financially sound, and can fully support our staff while waiting for our fees at the end of the claim.
Can Bottom Line give cash advance to clients while waiting for IRS disbursement?
We let our clients keep their cash in hand by not charging any upfront fees, and we work efficiently to help them get their refunds as soon as possible.
I've been receiving many ERC ads. Is ERC claims public info?
ERC is not like PPP, it's not public information. Unless our clients want to share, we do not publish any of their results.
Prime Digital Marketing Group and Bottom Line Concepts. Helping businesses claim employment tax overpayments during the pandemic through ERC, CARES Act.
How do we start now?
Get on an one-on-one 15-minute phone appointment with one of the Bottom Line's consultants. Let's learn about how you were affected during the pandemic, detail the work scope, and answer any of your questions.
Let the person who offered you this presentation help you make appointments so we know you already seen this.
What's the work process? Number 1. Service agreement, including fees, work scope, audit support, etc. Number 2. Questionnaire, Helps us determine the angles to get the most claim, and what kind of documents we will need. Number 3. Documents are uploaded through a secured link, to protect your privacy. Number 4. Bottom line's accountants who are well versed in ERC will calculate and double check to make sure there are no errors. Number 5. We take about 2 to 4 weeks to complete our calculation, then let our clients know the amount. Number 6. Bottom line submits the claims for clients and follow through the process.
Number 7. Bottom line will stay close to each file while IRS is reviewing and approving them. Number 8. IRS sends refund checks directly to the claimants. Number 9. The claimants receive the checks and then pay the service fee.
Some comparisons with other ERC companies.
Zero risk.
Some companies collect upfront fees or a flat fee or fee per parts of service. These kind of arrangements cannot guarantee good quality service. The final percentage of cost to refund may be much higher than they proposed.
High efficiency.
Not focusing on one service, or not enough specialists and staff to collaborate with different details and customer services, many companies are unable to stay updated with all guideline changes, and there could be limitations to speed and accuracy.
Quality services.
Getting more than the entitlements can get businesses in trouble, getting less than you're missing out. To claim ERC, you must use experienced and skillful service providers so you can feel peaceful about your claim.
Starting now. The minimal time you would collaborate with Bottomline could get your business back tens, maybe hundreds, or even millions of dollars.
The basic requirements are: business opened before February 15th, 2020. Anytime during February 15th, 2020 to mid-2021, there were more than 5 full-time staff paid with W-2. Otherwise, part-time staff hours add up to be more than 150 hours. Owners and relatives do not count. Non-government entities and public universities and hospitals can all apply. No limit on maximum number of employees.
Contact Bottomline Service Referral Partner.
Celine, 504-723-9269.
Business owner provides basic information: owner's name, title, business name, phone number and email, number of W-2 employees from 2020 to 2021.
Referral partner helps to inform clients' details, such as in this presentation, and match the right Bottomline consultant for the client. In regards to document collection, Bottomline will send the client a secure upload link with a list of requests. Client will work directly with Bottomline after a consultant is assigned.
Contact Bottomline Service Referral Partner.
Celine, 504-723-9269.